So sorry about having to start a new video, but this is the first game that I wanted to show you, following on from my previous post. Here's my lineup. Going to try this, and also attacking, because we are playing Kievo. Mid-table, I think. Yep, 12. Let's see how it goes. So as I watch the game, I'll look at the match stats. I'll look at obviously my team's stats and then opponents. Not a bad start. Do keep my eye on yellow cards, especially when I'm doing hard tackling. And if we have an example of one, I'll show you exactly what I do. Just because I have a 5 here, Cannavaro's given me a 5. I don't think about subbing him in this situation. Passing's been great. He's had 1 tackle and he's lost it. That's no concern to me. If he'd have had 5 tackles and lost every one, that's a different story. I would imagine he's got very little to do. Yeah, no strikes on goal. 4 for us, 2 on target. Crespo. Good start. What I also do is, again, obviously every game's different, but in my mind, what I want to do is mix it up a little bit. So we're halfway through the first half. I might come off attacking for a little while. Almost like settle in. Keeping an eye on the fitness here. Looks like Nick might be injured. Yeah, and tired. He's young. I've got the training on pretty high. So it's rare that an 18-year-old gets through a whole game for me. Let's take a look here. Sergio Conceição, which is my other right-sided player, is injured right now. But this guy is super helpful. Gulli, he's defensive midfielder on either side, and his preferred foot is either. So he helps me out in these 4 positions quite regularly. And as a tip, because you can't have an endless bench, in every team I have, I'll find someone like this who is comfortable on either side. Just checking the match stats again once we start the second half. Alright, here's where I can show you what I do when one of my team players has been given a yellow when we're tackling in hard setting. I'll just go to tackling. I'll pop him on normal. Don't get me wrong, it's not a fail-safe. I think I've had 3 or 4 players sent off up till this point in the season. 1 red, the others were 2 yellows. But hard tackling is definitely an advantage for this game. Although I have it 70-75% of the time. So I wouldn't say that they're finding their feet, but this is not a walk, and I like to get 2 goals. Close. I don't really relax unless I get 2 goals. This game's caught me out too many times. A team like this may have had 1 or no shots, and then in the 90th minute they'll just equalise. I've read a lot and watched a lot of people who can say the same thing. But we're in control. Ah, there it is. Second goal. Cannavaro. Yeah, just keeping an eye. Let's look at Donny. Yep. So I feel we can do this. If I would have been attacking up to this point with 2-0 up, I would have removed the attacking. You can see I've already done that. We're not getting loads of yellows. It's not a rough game, so I'm going to keep the hard tackling on for a little bit longer. But I am going to bring Donny off. I'm not sure whether you remember the original database, those of you that know the game, but in the original database, Recoba was a forward, but he had left. He was left-sided as well. In this 68 patch, it's gone. He's just a forward, but he's all I've got right now. So I'm going to put him in. I do like to sub at the end of the game anyway, even when in control, because I want to keep my players away from that not 100% match fit scenario. So let's take a look. Di Baggio. I'm going to bring him off. He's a yellow anyway, and hopefully this will just ride out. So, I mean, it's not a challenging team, but the 4-4-2, I wouldn't say we cruised through that game, but it was fairly straightforward. It's not a high-scoring formation, but I don't worry about that. We defend well. We don't concede many. But a lot of it is, 2-0. 1-0 sometimes, but you feel in control to a point. Match stats. Good shots. Offsides, as you see. Headers, we were stronger than our opponents today. More throw-ins, which is an indicator, I think, because they've just cleared the ball. And there we are, 19 games each. Nice lead. But looking back, look, you see 2-0, 1-0, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-0. That was a close one, but that was an away game. 2-0, 2-0. Look at that for a bad start at home against Roma. Anyway, that'll do for now. Please leave some comments if you wish to. I hope this has been an early days indicator of what I'm thinking is a successful 4-4-2. If you have any suggestions as to how I could change it, although I'm probably not going to right now, let me know. Next time I'm going to talk about another formation I have. Because as I said at the beginning of these first posts, I don't believe you should rely solely on one formation. Anyway, thanks for your time.